20. Si te pudiera mentir y te diré que aquí todo va marchando muy bien.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Jorge Razo podcast. I've been wanting to expand a little bit more, to not just focus on musicians, but really get, people that I find interesting, business owners, really try to expand this podcasting. And I think there's no better way to try this whole, new subgenre out on my YouTube channel than to bring my boy that I met this past weekend at one of my gigs, Leonardo Sandoval. He is the actual creator, owner, would you say CEO, compa,
everything.
to Dandy Hats. So, compa, thank you for coming out here, compa. And I really appreciate it, man.
Thank you for inviting me, George. Appreciate it.
No worries, compa. Like I said, I wanted to expand this, and I feel like there's no better way to, bring somebody, that's a business owner, that can kind of give people the idea of what it is to run your own business, how to start your business, and all that. But if we can just start off, compa, just
let's do it
from the very beginning.
Okay.
De donde vienes? Where do you come from? And how did we get here?
Okay. So, like my boy George said, my name is Leonardo Sandoval. I go by Dandy. 28 years old. I have my own hat brand called Dandy Hats, which I started back in 2015. I guess the backstory, why is it that I wanted to do a hat brand, was because, honestly, I just wanted to be known. I wanted to be popular around peers, or I wanted to go somewhere and people recognize me for like a good recognize, not like
for a good reason.
For a good reason, right? So I didn't know how to sing. I didn't know how to play a guitar. I didn't know how to play nothing. So I was like, man, what can I do? You know what I mean? What can I do? So at the time, there was some other guy that was selling hats, and so I just seen him. I saw that people wanted to take pictures with him, that he was very popular, that people would be like, hey, I know him, kind of like showing off to someone because they know that him, pues. Right?
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, maybe I can do that, right? I want that. I want to be known. I want to be able to go out. People know who I am and stuff like that. So, yeah, bro, that's how I just started. I just wanted to be known, bro, for something positive. You know what I mean?
Some type of recognition for actually doing something good.
Exactly.
As opposed to being infamous, where it's just like, people don't really.
Yeah,
they know you because they don't like you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I would walk in a room and I want people to actually like say, oh damn, like that's that, and start saying like, oh no, that's that guy. You know what I mean?
No, Simon.
So that's exactly what.
Like this weekend, like I recognized you. I couldn't. At first, I couldn't put your face to a name.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this guy looks familiar. This guy looks familiar. And then you walked out and you were talking with ¿cómo se llama? El hermano de Alexis.
Yeah.
So you were talking to him, and then that's when he kind of mentioned something about Dandy Hats, and I was like, "Oh, that's where I fucking seen it," because I followed you from a while ago on Instagram and stuff like that. And I was just like, "Oh, okay," and like you said, you actually recognize a person not for something that is a something bad attached to your name, but something kind of positive, So you started off this brand because you wanted that recognition.
Yeah, I wanted the recognition, yeah.
And then, obviously now you have some type of recognition, but like what has caused you to, keep this going?
Man, bro, well, like I said, I started 2015. It went well for me the first year and a half, and it went good, bro. I started meeting, I had just recently graduated from high school, and I met a lot of people that I didn't know, you know what I mean, because of the hat. So it was very, very cool. It was something I was experiencing something new. Like I didn't listen to corridos in high school. I didn't do that. So it was like a whole new thing for me, which I fell in like super deep. Like I started partying. I started going out a lot. I started not focusing on the brand. So the brand I would stop and I would go. I would stop and go. So it would be like a year. 1 year I would do it 3 months, and then for the rest I would not do it no more.
Just kind of fuck around.
Mess around and not do it, right? Because I was focused on partying and doing other stuff. You know, hanging out, giving away free hats, like that. So it came to the point where I think it was back in 2019 where I just kind of gave it up because I owed. So I would go out to a party just to be cool, right? And people, hey, your dandy hats. I'll be like, yeah. And I'll be like, oh, here, hey, let's go to my car. And I would give everybody a free hat because at that time I would care about what people thought because people like I don't know. Like, it's like, I didn't want to be an asshole to people because, you know, when sometimes when you see somebody and he don't give you something, I'm like, fuck that guy. Fool. Yeah, you know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean? So, yo nomás pa quedar bien, I would give it to him for free. You know, I would go out, give all the músicos everything for free, bro. So it came to the point where I'd have no hats, I have no money, and I still owed the guy that made my hats.
Ooh.
So that kind of was like kind of cut. I think it was back in 2019 when it cut and I just stopped for like a year and a half. But I would always try to go back for Black Friday and do something, just take out something just to make money.
To make money and to kind of keep yourself relevant, you know?
Yeah, I would always try to start it back up for a month or two and then I would always fall back down because, I don't know, it wasn't in me at the time, bro, to hit it hard like I was hitting hard right now.
And it's different, like, you know, you having this mentality of, you know, I just want to look the part. I want to be cool. I want to be known for a good guy and all that stuff. And then your mentality switches up into becoming more of a businessman, more of a, you know, it really doesn't matter how you think of me as long as my business is prosper, you know, going a good way and stuff like that. Where did you really figure out like, oh, damn, like I need to switch this up?
Well, honestly, bro, I would not wear my hat. Well, so back in 2021, which was last year, and the ends of 2020, I would release some hats. I try to start it back up, and it kind of like I was wearing hats that I didn't even like to wear, so I wouldn't even wear them. You know what I mean? So it came back to when, you know, last year, 2021, where I know you go out to a lot of parties, right?
Yeah.
You see how now it varies how people dress.
Yeah, definitely.
People don't dress like before, all chacalosos. Now people dress with Jordans, and now you see all different types of stuff, which is the way I like to dress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So at the time, I was like, man, I want to do like so 2021 last year, when I started this whole new, because I kind of re-innovated the whole brand, right? So I was like, damn, dude, what if I try to do something like, I want to make a hat that I like, that I know I can sell because like the culture is switching.
Yeah.
So that's basically how it happened. I just kind of switched it up because I seen everybody, the culture was switching to like how Africans wear, like black dudes wear, you know, rappers. Like, you see everybody right now, well, not everybody, right? But most of like the young crowd is dressing like a rapper, bro. And it's not more, before it was to the point where if you dress like a rapper with Jordans and stuff, people would look at you weird. Now you go to a Mexican club and now mostly, not everybody, but like half of the people it's more okay for you to dress like that, basically.
Yeah, well, I mean, it varies in different times. And you said that yourself, that, you know, like, we're not dressing chacaloso no more. Because back then, people were rocking the Ed Hardy shirts and the freaking bedazzled ass hats, madre medio. And then it takes a switch. People were rocking loafers and people were rocking all that stuff. And then now, you know, you see more of people like really trying to dress, you know, like in Jordans and in actual, you know, in jeans and, you know, these nice designer shirts and stuff like that.
Not tucked in.
Exactly. Yeah. As to before, you know, you had a tucked in with a bedazzled ass fucking belt and everything. Like it was, and this shit switches, you know, it switches up, and it really switched up into your favor. Yeah. Because now you really can strive with something that you like yourself.
I like.
As opposed to like just these hats that you're like, oh, they're gonna catch somebody's attention and they're gonna really sell. Yeah. Como quien dice. And so like how's your like hat selection from when you started off? Like how would you do it? Like, how would you get your material? Like, how would you get all that stuff?
Also, so when I really started, I did just like everyone else that has a high brand. The people that don't, you go to LA, you figure out where to buy the hat.
Mm-hmm.
You have to figure out. You got to buy the hat, figure out who's gonna make you the hat, and like that. It just like that.
And because of that, you're limited to certain hats.
Yes.
You're limited to certain quantities. You're limited to certain
Colors,
designs.
Yeah.
Like how did you struggle with that? Like,
so all right. So now let's. So I take out limited quantities of hats one time, and I don't re-release. How that started was back 2021 last year. I would go to LA. They would only have certain types of colors. If they had 50 cream and blue, I could only make 50 cream and blue, right? Etc. So for all the hats, they only had a limit. They only had 50. So I would make them, sell them, and when I would go back to restock, they wouldn't have those colors. So therefore, I would have to bring out a new color. So then I wasn't able to restock. So it became to the point where the brand became like, this fool's not going to restock no more.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So it was because of that. So that's what has become my brand now, which is I went with the ball, and I keep doing it.
So you release a certain quantity. These are the colors that are going to be released because people were kind of used to you already doing that.
Yes.
So it became a thing to you to be like, okay, like I'm releasing this and I'm not making these no more.
Because at the time, I couldn't make no more.
It's real interesting how you use these obstacles in your benefit.
Yeah.
Having a certain amount of quantity and colors, and to actually form that into your brand is what I find really interesting. Like, how did you, how do you have that mentality to, try to keep striving when you're faced with these, different obstacles?
Well, I kind of went, like I said, it kind of went into my favor because now I feel like people mess with my brand because it has become like a hype brand.
Yeah.
To the point where, damn, if I don't get the hat in that day he drops, I might not be able to get it the next.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I mean?
When I'm telling you, when you got me this hat, there was Sunday I posted it, and saying thank you and stuff. I got messages right away. What the fuck? Like, how'd you get the hat? Like, I've been trying to get this shit. This shit's been sold out. Like, I've been trying to get one of those hats. Like, how'd you do it? And I was just like, oh, well, like, I just meant to do it. And he was cool with it. And he just gave me shot me a hat. And that's, and these people are really like waiting.
Yeah, I get messages every single day, bro. When's the drop? When's the drop? When's the drop? When's the drop? And I like to keep people in the dark.
Simon.
I like to keep them in the dark because it's better to keep them in the dark because it, like they run with their imagination. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, I mean, when I'm done, when I sell out, I disappear for the month that I don't have nothing. So per se, I took out my hats last week and I sold out today. I disappear from social media from today until I get my next batch.
So before, when you would start releasing your hats, how long did it start taking you to like sell out in the beginning?
So in the beginning, I think it took me 2 months and I made like 100 hats.
100 hats?
Yeah, it took me 2 months. And from there, it kind of went a month and a half, a month. Then.
And you were still making that quantity?
Yeah, making that quantity, like 200. And it went from 100, 200 to 300. And then it kind of stuck at 3 because, like I said, there's not many of those hats. So, so it just kind of went like that, bro. Like just 1, 2, 3. And then it got to the point where the first time that I dropped 3,500 hats, and I sold them in a month and 2 weeks.
How is the paperwork? How is the like you have to figure out all this stuff, like as opposed to just going to LA, getting the material, getting it done by somebody. Like obviously, like that's time consuming and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, this last time when I made the 3,500, which was January 27th, I got them made in overseas in China. Mm-hmm. So all my stuff right now comes from China, from overseas. And now it comes, like before the other hats, they were blanks. So they didn't have my branding inside the hats, the tags, or anything like that. Yeah, it was just very basic.
And this is what I wanted to talk to you as well, because when I got the hat, it feels and looks like quality. You know, there's certain things that you put on these hats that make it like wow. You know, like a regular person looks at it, I'm just like astounded of like little details that you really.
Yeah, well, I want the people to when they grab the hat and be like, damn, I actually paid for what I got. You know what I mean? Because I mean, I can sell the hats for $60-$80, but it's like $40 is a good price. You know, it's enough money for me to make. I don't want to get too ahead of myself and be like, all right, I'm gonna sell them for 50 just because I can. Not like I want to be able to give everybody an opportunity to buy them, and when they hold them and be like, damn, I'm actually getting for what I pay for. Maybe in the future I'll be able to, you know, bump up the prices. But for right now, I want to really get my brand known. It's a strategy, bro. It's all has become a strategy.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking to you a little bit off the cameras was that, you know, like you can, if you wanted to already bump up the price because your hats are in demand. You know, people, like I said, you sell out quick. Like it's people really want your hats. If you wanted to bump up the price, you could. And I think it's really cool, you know, that you're just like, you know what, like nah, I'm gonna keep it at this rate. Allow people to actually afford the hats, because sometimes, you know, when brands get too big and stuff like that, they start getting overhyped. Then they'll bring up the prices, and then como que like they don't give a damn whether the people could afford it or not. They just kind of thinking about themselves and how much money they're making and what's their profits and all that stuff, and don't take into consideration like the people that actually fuck with your brand.
And really mess with my brand. So there's a lot. There's a guy named, shout out to Ismael. That the guy literally buys every single hat I have made since back in 2021 when I revamped the brand. He has every single hat. He even re-ups 2 or 3 times. Like he buys the same hat 3 times because I don't know why, but hey man, shout out to Ismael. I hit him. I mean, you know, I really care about my customers that buy my stuff, bro, because if it wasn't for them, bro, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be able to have my nice car, to do like what I love, you know, because it's all because of them, honestly. Bro. Yeah. So it's like I give all the kudos to them, bro. And every podcast I say, if it wasn't for them, I would not be here. So it would be kind of messed up for me to be like, get money hungry. I'm not money hungry, you know. Like whatever I make, it's well enough that I can probably make more. But for what? Like whatever I make, dude, it's a lot compared to a lot of people.
Yeah, and I know firsthand that you care about your customers, because my cuñado actually ordered from you, ordered a hat from you, and you actually gave him an actual hat as well.
Yeah.
And then he told me the story. He was like, yeah, like I ordered from this guy, and he actually, you know, was cool, and he just gave me a hat off the back like that, you know. So I think that's pretty dope that you try to keep that, you know, good interaction with your clients and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, like you said, they're the people that are providing, you know, your good living, you know, your well-being, your everything. So I want to you know, kudos to you, my dude. You know, like that's dope. Like I see that as somebody that really cares about their brand.
Yeah, I mean it helps me eat, bro. I mean, how you not gonna? Like, I understand people that maybe do other things on the side, but this is what helps me eat, helps me, you know, do a lot of things. So, of course, I'm going to care about everybody. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some people that maybe slips through my hands because there's a lot of people, and it's me. It's me and my 2 friends. That's it, that I pay for. And doing 1,000 orders between me and them, I'm pretty sure there's been slip-ups and somebody not receiving their hat or someone not being communicated enough. But, I mean, it's like it's all, you live and you learn, right? So next time, I kind of know how to. So I'm still learning as I go, because if you really think about it, I kind of blew up so quick that it's kind of like people don't blow up this quick, as big as and went on that. I'm not trying to be cocky, bro. Like, I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of people that have to really wait 10 years, 15 years to blow up. And I blew up in less than 1 year. Less than 1 year I blew up because I wasn't making these type of numbers back when I started 2015. Yeah, I had like 7,000 followers, but it was a ghost town because I wouldn't post at all. So when I started posting and doing all that stuff, it's like I feel like I created like I said, I reamped the whole brand to something different. You know what I mean?
So how did you do that? Like what certain tools did you use to reamp your brand?
Well, like I said, like I saw the culture changing, and I saw people wearing with the rap the culture. Yeah, the culture just switching up to now it's okay for you to wear Jordans, wear different type of things, and you need a hat. You need a hat to go with it, right?
Yeah.
Because like there's a lot of a lot of brands out there that have hats, but more for like the chacaloso look, not for like the sporty, casual look. They don't have for them.
Yeah, you see these, hats with like weird things. You know what I mean? Like not really like some I don't know how to explain it. Like you said, like chacaloso shit. Like it's just like un pinche cuerno acá y que la chingada for like no apparent reason. But like as far as tools, what I refer to is like TikTok, like all the social media stuff. Like
I say this every podcast that I've been on, which I've only been on. This is my fourth one. TikTok is anybody that has any type of business. I recommend you to hop on TikTok, even though right now it's kind of saturated, but you can still blow up quick on TikTok.
So
anybody.
What was the one that really got you?
Well, because I was one of the first hat brands on TikTok. So, like on TikTok, this is how TikTok works. So TikTok is more like an organic. So I don't know if you know. You say you really don't go on TikTok, right? But if you go on TikTok and you watch certain types of videos, that's what certain types of videos come up on your feed random. So it targets people that like. So if I'm here and I watch a lot of gym stuff, right? I watch a lot of gym stuff. Like the app automatically, randomly puts different types of gym stuff on your feed because it senses that you like it, right? So when I was one of the first people on TikTok to have a hat brand TikTok, so then everybody that was into like the corrido and stuff, the app would put my hats in front of them for free. So since there wasn't really that many hat brands at the time, anybody that liked my video or liked other types of hats and was Mexican, it would put them in their face.
It'll go right to you.
Right to them. So, but now that it's got a little more saturated, now that there's like a lot of people doing it, like it's a little bit harder. But like I already got my.
You already built up your following. You
built up my
built
following before it became very saturated because, like I said, I disappeared for a whole month, 2 months, and I'm not consistent on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then, of course, there's going to be other brands that are going to go, but I kind of already built my clientele base to where it's at, and I can be able to do that.
Yeah. So do you think, like, as obviously it's helped your business?
Yeah.
So do you really recommend, like, people doing that on TikTok?
I recommend if you have any type of business or if you like doing weird stuff, make videos about it. Like, yeah, like, dude, like if you like talking about trees, there's thousands of other people that like trees and they're gonna watch you stuff. And imagine if no one on TikTok talks about trees and you're the only person that talks about trees. The people that like trees they're literally gonna fall in your lap without you even have to looking for them. You know what I mean? I like saying that extreme example because it's true, bro. It's literally true.
It is pretty extreme to the point where I'm like, damn, who the hell talks about trees?
You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised, dude. You'll be surprised. Like me personally, I know it's kind of weird. You wouldn't expect that, but I like to watch people that go to theme parks. So like I like theme parks, and I watch this guy. His name's Five Fires. He goes to Universal. I go to Universal all the time. He goes to Disney, and I like watching it. It's weird, but 600,000 other people like to watch it too. So it's like there's like I'm telling you, the weirdest thing you can think about, people are into.
Yeah, like people were into feet. People were into other weird stuff.
Into a lot of weird stuff, bro. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I personally like the brand compa. Like I like it. I enjoy seeing like your videos and stuff like that.
Thank you.
And now you have your YouTube channel as well.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate a little bit about that? Like, how'd you get into creating content on YouTube and stuff?
Well, bro, honestly, I love this so much, what I do, bro, that I try to watch like what I'm doing right now. I like to watch podcasts about. So I put in the work. It's not it just happened. Like, I watch. If you go on my phone right now and you check, if you type in how to build a brand, you can see that I watch every single video on YouTube and how to build the brand.
And how to build a brand.
Right. So that's what I do all day, bro. I watch even to this day. I still watch when I go to the gym, when I'm driving somewhere far. I watch podcasts. So the podcast has really helped me to be able to like.
And so but the thing is, where I'm seeing like you're doing like blogs and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, because the podcast will tell you like do everything, do everything. Because if I do YouTube, I can get content from my YouTube video and put it on my dandy hats. If I do a podcast here right now, I can grab clips here and put them. So it's like I don't have to literally be like, oh, like I have to do videos today, or I have to go do this today. I have to get content. No, I can literally go back into everything I did and grab stuff
and grab certain
and it's more organic too.
Yeah, and you also obviously you have a bigger following than mine, right? But even then, maybe I have some listeners that haven't even heard of the brand, you know, and nor am I saying it in a bad way tampoco, but it's just like there's gonna be people that are like, oh, okay, like they're gonna see the hat and they're gonna say, oh, I like that hat, like let me see when I can check it out, and that's where you go also another. You know,
that's how they can. And a lot of people they like to see a face behind the brand. They like to see who is the guy that I'm supporting, who is who is that guy. Who's that guy? Who's Dandy, bro? And then they see that I'm a nice dude. They see that I'm funny, and then like they can, hey, that could be me too. Like these guys, a year and a half ago, I was making tacos at my dad's restaurant, and like people can relate to it. I feel like I'm very relatable to people that have a dream and want to do brands, and people can relate to me. So that's why they support me too, because it's not like it was all given to me, bro. Like like bro, I literally started from my room, and then I went to my living room, and then I went, I bought my little warehouse, and I'm working at it. Like, if you want to grow, you gotta you gotta be able to grow, like per se, right? I was in my room. There's only so much I could grow in my room. I can't make 1,000 orders in my room. It's impossible.
Yeah.
Right? I only can make probably like 100, and in my living room 300. Now I'm making 1,000. Even it's too small right now. My warehouse that I have, it's too small. You know what I mean? So it's like you got to be able to give yourself enough room to grow.
I was listening to one of the podcasts, and you did mention, you know, that in the beginning, and you said you were very reluctant to say it because I know you didn't want it to sound like your parents weren't being supportive.
Yeah.
But there was this one part of the video that you actually said, like, you know, your parents were telling you, like, nah, just make only a little bit. Like, don't.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's nothing, but your parents want to take care of you. They don't want to see you waste the money and then you not succeed, right? So it's in the best interest to be like, nah, be sure you know what you're doing, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't hold it against them. I don't, because I'm pretty sure you have parents too, and ¿para qué vas a hacer eso? Because they don't have the same vision as you.
Or they just don't want to see you fail.
Yes, they don't want to see you fail. Exactly.
And not necessarily because they don't believe in you, but because they understand that
it's a risk.
It's a risk. You know what I mean? And maybe they weren't saying it with the intention of desanimarte, or you know, like obviously they want what's best for you, and obviously nobody wants to see.
So that's why I don't hold it against them. You know what I mean? Like it's just something more that I kind of have to prove it to them in a correct way, not like in a like I'm gonna prove to you that I can. No, like I'm gonna prove to you by doing how I gotta prove it to you. You know what I mean? And then now they're completely like super.
Yeah. So now that's what I wanted to get to. Like now that obviously you're not gonna come up to them and say I fucking told you so. You know what I mean? But like now that they see that the brand has progressed to a point where you're completing all these thousands of orders, and you're selling out quick, and you're getting stuff done. What do they tell you about that? Like,
oh, well, they're happy, bro. They're my mom is super like, every time I get home, ¿Cómo te fue, mijo? Every day, ¿Cómo te fue? Good, mom. Everything's going good. My dad was kind of agüitado because my dad owns a restaurant. I would work with him. He's agüitado when I left, and también he's like, hey, ¿cómo le va, mijo? Like, and everything's good, bro. Like they see, like it's not like they don't see what's going on. They see. They don't ask me like, how much do you make or cuánto vendiste hoy? But they're very like I said, they're very grateful with all the people that, support me, that fuck with me. As much as I'm supportive to you guys, my parents are, I would think 2-3 times more thankful for you guys to support me, because I'm their son, and because of you guys, they're able to see their son like actually have a business, running a business because of you guys, basically.
No, definitely, and it's interesting to see somebody really progress the way you have. Like you said, coming from working in a restaurant, which is obviously not nothing. You're able to work. It's cool. It's a good backstory. Like.
Because people can relate to it, bro. Because people can be like, damn, right now, if you're working, because I freaking hated working at the restaurant. People can, if you hate your job, if you like, literally, if anybody watching this hate your job, like I would recommend to just, first you cannot just quit your job.
Yeah, you can't just.
No, but if you work a 9 to 5, like for those 2-3 hours, research what you want to do. And literally, it's not hard. Like, literally, whatever you want to do, if you want to become a barber, you literally go on YouTube and type in, how can I become a barber? And it literally, there's videos that you can watch. That's how I learned.
Yeah, definitely.
YouTube. I learned how to use Illustrator on YouTube. Why? Because I needed it. And why did I do it? Because I was interested in it. Just like I was telling my boy Leo. I just met him last week on Thursday, right? I'm trying to create a team. And I told him, hey, bro, like, he's new to it. He's like, I need somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want to work with me? He's new. Hit YouTube. If you're interested, bro, you're gonna learn and you're gonna learn it, bro, because you're interested. It's not gonna get boring to you. Like I said, like I would watch how to build a brand till today. How to build a brand. I still watch every single video because I'm very into it, and like that's what I want to do, bro. So it doesn't get boring for me. It does not get boring for me. Even the 3 podcasts that I've done, 3 or 4, we watch them too.
Yeah,
because it's like.
You love hearing your story.
No, I like, so whatever, because there's only so much you can learn and still remember.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
So then I go back to the podcast and I'm like, oh, damn, I had that idea. So it just re-clicks and then I'm able to like do it.
Yeah, no, definitely. And it's always cool, to have your own
team.
Your own
you
team.
need to have a team.
And that's one of the things that I wanted to ask you as well. Who's on your team and
so right now,
roles that you have.
So right now I have my boy Raul, which also he owns his own. He also has he has a hat brand, more like a Western wear. I also have my boy Richie, just a friend, and now we just added my boy Leo. So Raul has a brand called Honker Co. I literally met him because he did my website, and he literally just came on TV because he did my website. And I was like, hey, bro, I'm going to help you because you want it. Because he watches podcasts too. He wants it just as bad. So, like, you know what? I'll help you out, bro. He used to live in Hayward. He would live in Hayward, then he moved to Santa Clarita. And from Santa Clarita, he would come all the way over here and help me out when I needed him. Every day that I come, hey, bro, can you come help me? Yeah. And he would ask me stuff about his, hey, what do you think I should do? What do you think? Oh, do this, do that. So I told him, you know what, bro? I give him my plug to do the hats. I was like, here, bro, you're my team. We're a team. I'm going to help you out. And I want you to grow. I want you to have your own following. If I can help you create your own following by you helping me, then I'm all for it. You know what I mean?
How important is it for you and the people that are on your team, to have the same mentality? Like,
well, because Raul has his own hat brand, so we're gonna have the same mentality, right? Because we both want to come out. Richie, he's a little bit older than us, but he also wants to create his own brand. So we all vibe off each other. We all literally want to do the same thing. So it's easier, It's like if I had people that just want to party, then it'd be harder because they just want to party. But now we can literally sit down and talk about. Damn, Raul is more into like how to do ads and stuff. He's more like technical guy.
Yeah.
Right? I'm more with ideas, content. So we both help each other. Richie, I want to be able to have everybody have their own fans so they can branch out and they can do their own thing. Right? But I want to be able to give audience to my friends. So maybe if like Raul dropped, my people that support me want to go support him.
So is it Richie Culichi the one you're talking
Yeah,
about?
Richie Culichi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I was like, Richie, is it? Okay.
Yeah. I forgot that.
So I didn't know that he was part of your team.
He's part of the team. Yeah, he's part of the team. So then now I needed
Saludos viejo, my bad. Saludos viejo,
Saludos,
Richie Culichi.
Oh yeah, my compa Richie. And I just want to create a team, bro. I don't know if you know who the Nelk Boys are.
I don't.
Well, it's just a bunch of guys, and they all live together in the house, and they have a video guy in the house. They have everybody that makes content in the house, so they all feed off each other's all vibes, bro. So like that's what I that's why I got Leo on the team too, because you need to build a team. I want to build a team, bro.
You must see something in him to want to.
Yeah, he's hungry. He's hungry. You right away you can tell, like on the way over here when I talked to him briefly on Thursday and today, like he wants it. He wants to learn. I mean, he does his research. Whatever he has told me, I just why not give him the opportunity? He's someone new. Maybe it would be a little bit easier to kind of teach somebody that really not even teach, but kind of like I have a certain vision I have.
Kind of guide them in the way that
guide them of kind of like, instead of getting somebody that has experience that has their own way of grabando, and they're kind of like, well, I don't record that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
sure.
it's like, I got Leo, somebody that's, barely blossoming, and I can be like, bro, I kind of like this way. I like this way. So he'll kind of like be molded into the kind of what the exact vision
into the vision that you have. Yeah. It's very difficult to work with a stubborn person as well.
Yeah. Or someone that has 4 or 5 years doing it and they do it their way.
Yeah.
And if they're stuck to that way.
Because it's worked so well for them.
Because it works so well for them.
And they're close-minded to actually be like, hey, like, we should do it this way and stuff like that.
So it can, I'm very, very smart doing content. Very, ¿cómo se dice? Strategic. Yeah. I'm very creative too, bro. I'm very creative, so I can grab the camera, but the thing is, you got to stick at what you're really good at doing. So right now I'm really good at marketing. So then you go out and you look for the other pieces of the puzzle that you're not good at, and then you just add them to your arsenal. And you don't. It's not like I can go buy a camera and learn. It's gonna take me 6 to a year. Yeah. Right? But why can't I just grab somebody that's really very interested and puts in hard work and does what he has to do, and and bring him on the team and be able to get him known. Like I said, I want to be able to get people known through me. I want to be able to help people, bro. Yeah. Because people like good people. People rock with me because they know I'm a good person, because I could have told Raul Honker, like, nah, bro, I'm not gonna give you a space in my warehouse to put your stuff to work out of for free. Could have been an asshole, which I feel like not everybody, but most people don't do that.
Most people don't do that. Like they don't care about other people.
Like they don't want to break bread, bro. I'm all about there's enough bread to go around for everybody. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's enough. So like for me, it's like, if I see that you really want it, then I'll help you out. But don't think I'm gonna give you the answers right away if you didn't really, because I the reason why I like doing this, because I went through all the obstacles. Yeah. No one handed me out, so it made me love my brand more and more and more and more. Instead of someone that hasn't, wakes up today and I'm gonna ask Dandy Hats to ask him for his has done no research. I just want to ask him for where he gets his hat done. Like no, like it's not. Like first, if you're really asking me, if you have that idea for the first day and you're really asking me that same day, you really don't want it, bro. Because
if you haven't really spent the time trying to figure it out yourself.
Because but like I was telling you right now, I can give out where I do my hats, how I get my ideas, and people are not going to execute it like I am.
Yeah, because they can also not be consistent as well, and then it just se pierde.
Yeah. So like I watch a lot of, I don't know if you know who Gary Vee is.
No, come on.
Right. So Gary Vee is a guy that I watch a lot, and he says that, dude, I followed what he says, and that's what's got me here because of that guy. He literally gives you the answers, bro, how to become successful. Literally, like he tells you. And I just yesterday, I seen him say, they asked him, Why do you give people the answers all the time? Why not? People are not going to execute. Like, I can talk about how to do this. People are not going to execute. People are just going to watch and be like, yeah, and then they're not going to do it.
They're not going to have they're not going to want to strive for
drive,
it.
yeah.
You know, they don't have a drive to actually, you know, do the things. You know, like one thing is, I can give you a map to go get something. If you don't want to go get it, you're not gonna go get it. Yeah. Or I can show you step by step on how to do it. And if you no tienes that ambition to do it, you're not gonna do it.
You're not gonna do it. That's exactly what you said, bro. And it makes total sense, because I'm telling you, there's everything's on the internet. If you want to do whatever, bro, you can literally type it in how to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, and when people ask me, it's just like they want the easy way out.
And it's cool that, you know, that you're building this team specifically so you guys can all benefit from it. So you guys can todos puedan progresar. My team here, it's a small team. I got my boy Gio, mi compadre Sergio, que he couldn't come today, which would have been dope for your boy Leo to get in contact with him and you know, like, try to see all the stuff that he's learned, because he's come a long way as well. But again, he's always looking up different videos, always asking different people, like, hey, my boy, like, I saw your stuff. I'm trying to figure it out the same way. Like, this is what I did, blah, blah. Like, can you give me any pointers and stuff like that? He's got in contact with many photographers, video editors, and he was working with Código FN, doing their video editing and all that stuff, and se implicó con, like, all these other people, because he has that fucking mentality where he wants to strive. You know, he wants it.
He enjoys it. Just like right now, Leo asking your boy Gio questions. I was like, oh, because he's interested. He wants to know, bro. He wants to literally know. So it's something like, if he doesn't know, he just sits down and just on his phone.
Yeah.
But now he's watching, he's looking. You know, so the morro wants it.
Yeah,
you know
definitely.
what I mean? So, hey, if I can help him out, I need somebody. Why not put him on the team?
Now, you're building a team, and, you know, it seems that you want to put your brand in a certain direction. Like, where is that next step that you want to hit?
I just want it to become a high brand, bro. I want to be able to take out 10,000 hats and sell them in one day, or in 10 minutes, 20 minutes. That's like one of my dreams, like that. And also, like, another thing that I want to kind of, I mean, probably, have you seen the Rob Dyrdek Fantasy Factory?
I haven't seen it, but I know who Rob Dyrdek is.
So he had a big warehouse, fun, and then he had, like, all his homies had a brand, and he had, like, it's a big factory, like big warehouse.
Like a puesto type shit?
No, not a puesto, but he actually had his, like, per se, this whole part of the warehouse, that's yours. You work out of there. He had another homie on the other side next to him. This is your work out of, like, I want to, because, like, if you put yourself around other people that do the same thing as you, bro, like, you guys are gonna, like, everyone's gonna grow together, and everyone's gonna have, because my boy Raul gives me different types of mentality, tricks, and stuff like that I learned from him that I put in me.
You're gonna take over the trade, compa.
Yeah.
Like, you guys will take over that whole space.
Yeah, and then there's no Hispanic doing that. No, there's no one. Like, I can literally say there's nobody that has a hat brand that's kind of doing what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. And that's why it's going so well, because I was the first one to tap market, the hype market, the only limited release. And that's what also put me in, like, kind of the top, because I'm the only one doing stuff like that. So if you're the only person doing that, it's going to go very well. So if you hit a niche that no one's doing that, that's why you blow up quick. So that's why I feel like I blew up quick.
And now, so, like, the people that are going to follow your footsteps now, you know, the people that are going to start their own businesses and stuff like that, what's, you know, unos cuantos consejos that you can go ahead and give them, like, anything that you think will benefit them.
Do whatever, and like I said, do whatever it is that you want to do. Go on YouTube and type it in. Watch podcasts. Hit social media. TikTok right now is big, or right now, like, Instagram Reels is big. You know, do that. I mean, there's nothing much you can do, but if you want to if you don't want to be a local brand, right? I mean, local brand, you can set up pop-ups and stuff like that. But if you want to kind of like expand like the whole United States, what better else than kind of master the social media space,
the online space.
Yeah, master it, because like I said, all the answers are on they're on YouTube. They're all there. Where I got them, there's nothing different between me and you. Like that's where I got them.
Yeah.
Literally giving you the cheat sheet where to do it. But I'm pretty sure people still watch the podcast and they still ask me. But then I'm just like, it's like you don't want it, you know. So.
Yeah. Now, how do you, for your hats? Obviously, not about the material, not about none of that. Where does your creative space come from? Like, do you look up, old historical things to try to switch it up a little bit? Do you try to do?
No, well, honestly, I just watch. Like, I watch these guys called Private Selection. They have a sneaker store.
Mm-hmm.
They go to sneaker cons, and I literally watch those types of videos and see what people are wearing in that space.
Oh, okay.
So I'm literally watching the video, and I'm not even. I don't care what they're saying. I just look at what everyone's wearing because I can't go to all the sneaker cons.
No, yeah.
So it's in different parts. They go to Atlanta, they go to Arizona, they go to this, they go there. So it's like everybody has like a different. So whatever I look at, like, damn, that looks pretty cool. Maybe I can, maybe I have an idea to kind of innovate a little bit to the Hispanic side, and that's what I do. Like that. Like I go to Vegas. I'm always looking at what's cool, what looks cool, what kind of hat is he wearing, what colors, just like that, bro. It's not like I wake up and I'm gonna go do a design right now. No.
Yeah, no. It takes time. It takes
time, and you have to do research. You have to do research.
And so like where I'm getting at with this is the hat that I have on now.
Yeah.
It's like a play on words. Like it's funny.
Yeah.
And not to say that the hat is funny, but it's just like it has a funny meaning to it.
Yeah.
It's creative. So when you gave me the hat, my homie was like, "Oh, like what is that?" Like he didn't understand what the concept was. And then I have
the Bass Pro Shop hat.
The Bass Pro Shop hat right there, right in the center console, or right in the center on the floor. And I'm like, "Look at that hat." And then he looks at it, and then he looks at my hat, and he goes, "Oh," yeah. Just like it's when I saw it, it was like, "Oh shit, that's funny. Yeah. It's cool. It's different. Like it's dope." And that's what I just thought automatically, and again, it goes to show like where you're at creatively. Like where you're at. Like what are you doing? Like what are you looking at?
Yeah, because I like to look at what everybody's wearing, bro. Because a lot of people wear the Bass Pro Shop hats and they don't fit. They just wear it because it looks cool and the colors.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, wouldn't it be cool if I just literally put a fish and it says I don't fish?
I don't fish.
Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people when they wear the hat, hey, you fish?
You fish, and they're like, nah.
So it's kind of like it's like I don't know. It's kind of quirky, but also in a sense cool. And then plus it's all suede. Like you look at the hat you have, the Bass Pro one is not like good material. Like you buy, I think they're like $5 or $6 or something. Oh, they're very cheap. Yeah, they're very cheap. But you grab this hat, and it's like, damn, it's all suede. Like, damn, like it's just like a completely different.
Like what I was saying too. Like you have your like logo. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this here inside, and I was just like, what the hell? Like nobody really pays attention to like the inside of a hat like that, So that's what I thought was cool too. And again, like you said, it's suede. It's soft. It looks like good material. Because when you go to the Bass Pro Shops, they're just like.
Yeah, they're
very cheap. Like there's
flimsy and stuff.
$5 ones. Yeah. There's $4 ones. Like there's always, but it's just because of.
Yeah, and it's funny, bro. I when I wear it out, people look like my homie just telling me earlier today. Shout out to my boy Roger. He was like, I went to a sushi place and people were just like, it gets people's attention. Like even I remember I went to the mall and like a black guy asked me, "Hey, bro, your hat's fucking dope." I was like, "Oh, thanks." He doesn't even know what it says or nothing like that. He just the color's cool to him, the design's cool to him. Like you know what I mean? So it's like it gets a lot. Like you wear the hat out and people, you literally try to see people trying to like
understand, like trying to
read, like what does it say? And people like I would catch people like reading it, and they're like, "Oh, like that's cool." Like they would laugh, kind of, So you get like a cool positive reaction from people when they see it.
Now, when you started your business,
it
wasn't going the way you wanted to go.
Mm-hmm.
You innovated and now it's flourished into a brand where you're making money, you're living off of this. Um, do you think, or do you feel like, damn, like I should have took advantage of this shit earlier, when I first started, as opposed to now? Or do you think like you needed to go through that?
Yeah, I feel like
to actually understand like what the hell you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, if I wouldn't have gone through what I gone, I would not be where I'm at now. Because I mean, it's not like I wasn't. I can say right now, I was not ready to be. I was not ready to have the type of sex I have right now. I wouldn't be ready. I wouldn't know how to handle it. I would spend everything I probably would made, But now I'm more conscious. I want to invest back more into the business. You know what I mean? And just try to. Everything I try to do is for the business. It's not for my own personal. I mean, of course, I like splurging because I mean, who doesn't, right? Who doesn't like nice things,
And whoever says that they don't like nice things is probably fucking lying. You want to be able to be comfortable, at least to the very least, be comfortable where you're at, what you're driving, and how you.
It's not bad to like nice things. Like I say, everybody, like it's not bad to like nice things. It's not bad. It's bad when you don't have it and that's what you spend all your money. Like when I'll say it, when I was younger, I had my nice car and I would like where I didn't never had money like that though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was you can basically say it was all like a cover because I had my nice car, but in reality I didn't have money like that. And it's like you gotta be true to yourself, bro. So now like you gotta be true to yourself and other people, and like I said, everybody likes nice things, and if you got it, you should. If you don't have it like that, then invest into something better in order for you to have it like that. Always don't hate on the person that's doing better than you. You always have to be like don't be jealous of me. Don't have a bad jealousy like that. That fool's hats are ugly. Instead of saying, you know what, like if I have a hat brand, what did that guy have to do to be in that place?
Yeah.
And I'm going to do it to be able to have that. Because all that hating mentality, that's all bad,
Yeah.
Put that hate into something positive and be like, I want to be where that guy's at. What do I have to do to be there? You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And the reason why I said, le batallaste un poco, and you understand like what it takes to actually run a profitable business. A lot of the times people start a business and they give up. Yeah. They see hard times throughout the business and they just give up. They don't continue with their dreams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, you mentioned that you took some time off, you got back to it. Like, was there ever a time where you were just like, you know what, I'm done with this. Like, I'm not gonna continue with this hat thing no more. Like,
yeah. Like I literally stopped it, but I always had. But like it's crazy. I always like when I would. The thing is, back then, bro, is I thought it was gonna come to me easy.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was gonna fall into my lap.
Yeah,
that's what So I was literally waiting for it to fall on my lap, when it never fell to my lap, bro.
Yeah.
Until I started educating myself into seeing like people. Like I share this story.
That shit's been bugging the shit out of me since like earlier. Wait.
Like I tell everybody, like Luis R. Conriquez, you know who that is.
No,
right?
Definitely.
So like that guy would hit me up 3-4 years ago saying, "Hey bro, post my stuff on your story." Like, and he would send me send me a shout out. Literally, bro, he's in a rancho, all mugroso. All mugroso, bro, and like. El morro la perdió. And I want to say that's the best example I have because of him, I learned like, it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's like, it's all like, you have to go through things. You have to like,
you gotta go
start from the gutter, bro. You have to go get it. It's not just going to come to you.
Definitely.
So that's when I just flipped the switch and I was like, I started educating myself how to do things, how to do it the right way. And that's how I flipped the switch. And I learned, bro, like that.
Do you think that today's society is like what causes people to feel like, oh, that shit it's gonna come to me? You get what I'm saying? Like
because I mean, right now everything, if you think about it, it's easy because you look at because somebody can look at me and be like, I want to make hats because that guy looks like it's going well for him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Thank you, Gio. Shout out to Gio, man.
Gio Stato.
Shout out to Gio back there,
the owner of the podcast. like I've always said, he's the guy that does everything, compa. I'm just the idiot talking. You know what I mean? I'm the one that deals with the scheduling and the talking.
But what was I saying? My bad.
Yeah, that today people.
Oh yeah, because people can look at me and be like, I want to do it just because they see that, you know, I have a nice whip. Oh, I want to do hats, and it's gonna go the same for me.
Yeah,
and it doesn't work like that.
Just because they see you doing well, they have the desire to all of a sudden want to do.
Yeah, but they don't know what comes. Like every single thing, bro. Like you said, you were just telling me you started from your house.
Yeah,
and you said your shitty. What'd you say?
My shitty apartment.
No, you didn't say that. No, you said like you said the first podcast you did was super shitty.
Oh yeah, the quality.
Yeah,
like,
bro. So it's like you have to start from the bottom and come to the top. Now you progress. You always progress yourself, bro. Always progress.
Yeah.
Maybe right now if you don't like something, okay, we can tweak this and then you come back to it. You know what I mean?
And definitely, and it comes from doing this thing. Like before, I still have a lot of work on. Like I still definitely have a lot to work on. But I feel like I've grown a bit more too with the podcasting, with talking to people, because at first I was nervous as hell. Like I was nervous. Like we would nos poníamos bien pedos just to do the podcast, and like
just like everything when you're new at something, bro. It has to start like, if it didn't start off like that, it's because you really didn't want to. Because a lot of people stop doing something because of what other people say. Like, George, you're gonna do a podcast? What?
Yeah,
you're dumb. Don't do that. Like you're not that type of dude. And right over la gente se apagan, like, oh, I'm not gonna do it because they care about, and they don't want to look stupid, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Like because the first one comes out and people are gonna be like, look at it and be like, oh damn, like, I look
cringy.
Stupid. Like it looks cringy, but hey, bro, no one stuck to it. You're sticking to what you want to do, bro. And other people that probably talk crap are not man enough or woman enough to step up and do something they want to do because they care about what other people say.
Yeah, luckily we've gotten pretty good feedback on this.
I watched some of the videos, dude. Everything looks legit. I mean, it looks like you're I feel like I'm with Joe Rogan right now.
Yeah, my man. No, but like luckily, people have been liking it and messaging and stuff like that. Yeah, we get a little comment here or there, and
that's everything. That's part of the. It's parte del oficio.
What's the worst things that you've gotten on the internet?
Everything. No creative. You're gonna get sued by Bass Pro Shop. That's the good one for that one. Get ready for the lawsuit. I'm just like, okay, like, all right. Sometimes I fire back, but sometimes I don't. Like, no creativity, because literally this is a charros hat and it's just flip side upside down.
Yeah.
And people say, well, no creativity. I'm just like, oh well. I'm doing well for myself right now because of this non-creativity. But it's just like people always know. Look, if you worry about everyone liking your stuff and you don't stick to one specific group, you're gonna be all over the place.
Yeah.
So I bring to the people that fuck with me what they want, and that's why it goes so well, because I'm not trying to get everyone to come to my brand. You know what I mean? It's like whoever likes it rocks with it, and a lot of people rock with it. So therefore, I'm in the position I'm at because I focus to one group. Like I said, I focus to the people that wear Jordans, that want to wear, that dress not chaca, that are Hispanics, and they want to wear a steak to represent where they're from.
Yeah, and also like something that's not common.
Yeah.
Something that you don't really like. You don't ever like. Yeah, you'll see a charro side. When are you gonna see one upside down with a different fucking logo on the side with the fucking like? You're not gonna see that.
Yeah, like this one I'm wearing, it's like a bellico, so it has gunshots on it, and then it has so this is a new design I'm coming out with. The new drop has like the bellico series with guns and stuff like that. Something different, a different colorway. Maybe that charros doesn't make that can go with your charros jersey. That it can be like, you're not gonna be like everyone else wearing a regular charros jersey, because you go out and people, like I said, my hats are out there. A lot of people always give me good feedback, like, damn, that's a dope hat.
Yeah.
Like, damn, that looks different. Like, it's a charros hat, but like the colorway is dope. The design, like how it's flipped upside down, it's not like everyone else's. And people feel more. How can I explain? Like, people, when people have a hat that not everybody can have, they feel a little bit more special.
Yeah. Right? That's so, where I'm getting at.
So so it's cool. I'm pretty sure it's cool when per se you go out and someone asks, yeah, I've been trying to get the hat, but I can't. You're gonna feel special because you're gonna be like,
I know the food.
I
You know what I mean?
I know the food. I know the food, and like not everybody has had a more.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
So and
definitely.
then they're gonna ask, where can I buy it? Oh, you can't buy it.
Nah, you
It's
can't.
it's like when you have like a new even before when someone puts you onto a song, right? You feel cool because you're the only person that has that song on you, and everyone's like, damn, like that song's sick. Send it. Like,
Nah, I mean,
you know what I mean? Like you feel like
I can't
like
send this, but
you feel like you feel all cool, bro, because you're the only person that can have it. So it's very limited, and you know, not everybody has it.
You can get somebody. Oh, the phone. I think the phone. My phone. Una pinche llorona y anda fucking espantándonos a la verga. Nah, but yeah, going back to what you're saying, like, yeah, when you have that specific song, you just like feel like, nah. But, like,
yeah, I got it. You know,
I downloaded this bitch on LimeWire yesterday. You know what I mean? Like, is that
like people putting you on stuff? So I bet you people feel special when they say, yeah, I like the hat, and oh, well, you can't buy it because he doesn't release it. You know,
or he's not gonna release it no more, so you're fucked. Como quien dice.
In a cool way though, you know.
Yeah,
I want everyone, but I want more people to feel special when they wear a hat that not anybody can have, you know.
So after you drop,
yeah,
you ghost for a month.
I ghost for as well. I don't like literally like just I fall off the earth. Like I post here and there,
but nothing that has
like,
to do like
nothing constant. I'm not posting every day.
Yeah,
2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Are you working during the time? Like what
nah, bro. I'm literally just chilling until I get my stuff. Literally just chilling because this last time I dropped those 4,500 hats, I sold them in less than a week. So last time it took me for 35, it took me a month and a half. So I didn't think I was gonna sell in 1 week. So I didn't have nothing in the back burner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To take out because I like to go. I like to like it's like kind of like a idea. Like I'm telling you, I can't just sit down and be like, okay, today I'm gonna make a design. No. It comes to me like when it comes to me, bro. It's crazy. So yeah, it was like that. So I sold out in a week, and I didn't have nothing in the back burner. So I had to come up with all these new ideas and stuff like that, like on the quickness. And yeah, and so now it plays into my favor because people have to wait more.
Yeah.
And it becomes the brand. The next drop becomes a lot more hyped. So right now, has become a hype brand because its hype is when people wait for something to come out. Like it becomes a buzz that people are talking about.
Like a Jordan drop, or something like
that. Well, that's super, but like I want to, so right now I'm watching a lot of videos about how to build hype around the brand. So that's what's helped me out a lot. Just building hype around the brand is what's like, I feel like if I released everything at the same time, it wouldn't work, dude.
Yeah.
So like this hype thing and like this, get it now or you're never not gonna be able to get it ever again has really helped.
You're playing on it
because it's a strategy.
You had something to say, Gio?
What you call me?
Gio?
Oh, I thought you called me Sergio.
The fuck you think I said? I said Gio.
Edit that out.
Nah,
what's the where is the craziest place that you've received orders from?
I think I one time sent to Alaska. And he sent me a picture too, like, hey bro, I got the hat over here, blah blah. But just dude, I'm telling you, everywhere in the United States, I think I've sent a hat to. Everywhere, North Dakota, South Dakota, Florida, the worst, Alabama, Arkansas, like Missouri, everywhere, bro. I think I've sent a hat to every single. I've sent a hat to, but like wherever it's hot is like California, Arizona, Texas is very hot. Like all those places in like South Dakota, North Dakota, it's because it like probably but like all the hot places where everyone all the time buys is where like I'll show you guys right now. I have like on Shopify it shows you like where everyone's at looking at your stuff, and it's like I basically cover like the whole map, dude. Like it's crazy.
Dope.
Yeah, dude. Like it's I don't know, dude. It's just crazy. Like I even get mind blown myself, bro, because. Yeah. I didn't expect. I expected this, but I didn't expect it so quick. But like I tell everyone, bro, like I can't get too comfortable. Like I can't be like I did it already. Like we on this. Like blah blah blah. Like nah, I don't feel like that yet. Because you never know. This next drop, maybe it's not. It won't work until You know, so canto victoria yet. I still try to keep my feet on the ground because this, like I said, this hype thing is like, it's not like having stuff. I haven't made money in 2 months. 0. Because I have nothing to sell.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, it takes a long time, but dude, it's worth it though. It's worth it because it's like I said, I can make a lot of hats and I can sell them, but it's all a strategy. At the end of the day, it's a strategy. I don't want to because I can get money hungry and, you know, make a bunch and sell them, but I don't do it just because of money, bro. Like, I want to be able to like freaking go somewhere and people like, damn, bro. Even though people still do, I rock with your shit. Your hat is selling for $150 right now on eBay.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Which it's not 150, but someone sold that thing for $80. Which, damn, for me is like, damn, that's cool. And everyone, that's a good thing for the brand too, because people are like, damn, this fool's shit is reselling. I want to buy a hat.
Yeah, it's like when people resell their fucking shoes.
Yeah.
Like, well, they like I said, like a Jordan drop. The shoes cost you about $100.
Yeah, these shoes cost $100, and I bought them for $260.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they online, they do 120, 100, 140, and then they fucking sell for 320, like ridiculous amounts. But again, it's how much people really want to fuck with your brand and how much people really want that item.
Yeah, bro. So I feel like I kind of my brand and the people that rock with it, ya los entrené. That's how this brand rocks. You know, it's like entrenando, because it's like, I'm not gonna call them sheeps, but it's like the people that support you, they already know, like, okay, I better buy that fool's hat the day he drops it, because tomorrow it might not be there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So then so it's like kind of word of mouth, because now everyone, bro, I'll show you guys right now, because I'll show you guys off camera how many people are in 10 minutes, how many orders I had in 10 minutes, how many orders I had in 1 hour.
So how do you post? Oh, sorry, Gio, you had another question.
No,
oh, okay,
you're good.
When you drop, how do you promote it? Like, all right, I'm gonna drop today or I'm gonna drop tomorrow. So like, what do you do?
4 days before I drop, I post what I'm gonna take out. I don't want to give people enough time to react whether they like it or not. I want them to have more like an impulsive buy than posting it a month before and people actually thinking about, do I like it? Yeah. Do I need it? Do I, you know what I mean?
At first, they're going to say, I need that.
I need that. That's going to come out on...
If you give them time, they're going to say, you know what? Maybe I don't need
they're going to keep going back to the page saying, oh, do I really like it? Do I really don't like it? But now it's just like, it's like an impulse. Like, no, you got to get it. Now, like, you can see it. Because I do like 2 hats, 2, 2, and 2. Yeah. So then the last day I do the hats is the day before I drop them. So the last 2 hats are the most... I don't even think people even look at them, bro. They just go in there and just try to buy quick and get them. And if they don't like them, they can sell them. You know what I mean? But like, it's become to the point where like I want to like I said, it's a strategy, because I can make a lot more hats and make a lot more money. But like, there's a certain strategy that I have that I want.
And it's cool because you have this strategy, right? And it's playing out to your favor. But also in a way, like you said, like right now, you've obviously you generated money off your last drop.
Yeah.
But you haven't made money for 2 months.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, it puts you in a situation where like it helps you, but it kind of like it impedes from you actually making more money. But at the same time, it's like you're stuck in a situation where it's like,
but like,
I don't know how to explain
it.
This.
It's because the thing is, it's good. It's good money though. Like, I'm not even like, I can make way more money, but what I'm making because of the hats is a lot more than anybody thinks. Because I'll tell you off camera. I don't want to.
No, yeah, definitely. No,
because I'm not a show off. I want to help people. You know what I mean? I want to be able to. Like, if you have something you want to do, you have a dream, you can do it, because I did it. But yeah, it's just. I don't know, man.
You're living comfortably.
Like, I'm living like it's enough for me to like. I don't know. It just, you just gotta believe me when I say like, don't think I don't make in 2 months I don't make no money, and like, it's not like that.
And that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is like you hold yourself back from making more money because people.
Of course.
You get ambitious. You wanna make more money.
You see, it's like
money.
Have you seen Aladdin the movie or no?
Simon.
All right, it's like
Dick, I know you said a couple things that I didn't know, but Aladdin.
Yeah. But Aladdin, I'm pretty sure everybody watched Aladdin. So you see, like, I could have been like the monkey, like and he sees the red ruby and he just like,
I gotta have it.
I gotta have it, and the fool tell him, don't get it, bro, because they said they're gonna pay us all this thing, and I could have been that monkey, and I see gold and I want to grab it all, but now I was like, you know what? If I want to make this kind of last me, and I'm making good money
I gotta
already,
stick to my plan.
I want to stick to this. And everyone tells me all the time, dude, you should make more to make more. Like, are you content with what you're making? I'm like, dude, I'm overly content. Like, it's not even about being content because I don't do it for the money,
Yeah.
The money's cool. The money's an added value to it. But it feels good when I go out and some morrito wanted to take a picture with me.
Yeah.
Or it goes cool when music goes, hey, bro, I know you from somewhere.
Like this weekend, I was over here like, I fucking know you.
You know what I mean? It's like, and it's cool that I do the YouTube channel too, because then I do the YouTube channel and people see like the real me. And then when they see me in person, they're like, oh, this fool's not a dick. Yeah. He's cool. He's cool as fuck, because now they get to know me in a more personal level because of the YouTube channel.
No, definitely.
Kind of random, but do you ever go up to strangers and be like, "Hey, nice hat"?
All the time, dude.
I made it.
No, I don't say I made it. No. I don't say I made it, but I'm like, "Hey, bro, I love your hat. Oh, thank you, bro. I got it from a brand called Dandy Hats. Oh, that's sick." And then sometimes they even show me, "Look, I got it in this website or this is Instagram." I'm like, "All right." And then some people kind of, and I feel like some people are also, when I see people rocking my hats and they see me and they already know who I am, but I go up to them. And I tell him, hey, bro, I like your hat. He's like, yeah, you make it. I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I have those type of people too,
Yeah.
That, so
they're kind of like hesitant to go up to me.
They're hesitant
to
me to go and up to me, bro. But like I said, I'm very, if I see you out wearing my hat, bro, I'm going to go up to you and ask you to take a picture with me. You know what I mean? Like that.
Well, that day también, I was just like, hey, compa, like, I follow you on Instagram. Like, I've seen your shit.
And
like,
if per se you recognize me somewhere and like, I have something. So let me tell you a little story. I went to the Angels game. I'm an Angels fan. I went to an Angels game.
Hey, can the food? ¿Le cerraron la puerta? No te creas.
Hey, you can't be perfect.
No.
So I went to an Angels game, bro, and I went to the concession stand, and the guy in the concession stand is like, hey, bro, your Dandy hat's on. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, damn, fool, I follow you. I fuck with your shit. I'm like, oh, that's cool, man. Thank you very much. What's your name? And yeah, he told me his name, and then we're like, okay, cool. And then he's like, you don't have nothing on you? And I'm like, nah. I'll tell you what. Are you gonna be here all night till it ends? He's like, yeah. All right then. When the game ends, I'm gonna bring you back my hat, and I'm gonna give it to you for free. Yeah, bro. The game ended, and I went back to the concession stand, and I took out my hat. I'm like, here, bro. He's like, I didn't think you were gonna come. Like, and it's just like, for me, I'm like, me putting myself in his situation, I'm just like, I would feel like that's the coolest feeling in the world, bro. Like, imagine that guy's gonna like be super happy. Even have another one when I was in I was somewhere, I think I was in Paramount or something, and I was driving. I had my Corvette, and some guy pulled up next to me. He's like, hey, bro, you're the guy from Dandy Hats, huh? I fuck with your hats. He's like, oh yeah, thank you very much, bro. I appreciate you. I was like, hey, what's your favorite hat? He's like, I haven't been able to get one, but I'm gonna get one soon. And I was like, pull over, bro. And I pulled over, and I was like, nice to meet you, man. Thank you for fucking with me. I don't have any hats on me, but I took out my hat, and I gave him the hat I had on. Here you go, bro. And then, like, I know for a fact, like, that, I mean, even though I'm nobody, I'm not saying I'm, but, like, dude, somebody, imagine, like, I don't know, imagine somebody that you kind of, like, knew who it is, and you meet him randomly, and this guy's super cool as fuck, you'd be like, fuck.
Somebody you fuck with.
Yeah, dude.
Somebody you really, like, let's say, for instance, that dude, really likes your shit way. Maybe he really likes your YouTube videos. Maybe he really likes your style of your fucking creativeness and all that. Like, that dude appreciates you in a certain way that it's not common for somebody to just appreciate a random stranger. You know what I mean? So for you to fucking come up to him and say, here you go, my boy. Like, aparte de them appreciating you, like they're already putting you on another level
Yeah.
of fucking gratefulness. Like I don't know how to explain it, but I'm pretty sure they left happy.
Yeah, bro.
You know,
I'm pretty sure they know who I am. They rock with me. They fuck with me, and I know they fuck with me because they recognize me. So I know they're. I'm just not someone random to them. So like, I just put myself in their position, and if I followed somebody and that guy's cool, his hats are cool, and I seen him somewhere, hey, are you him? And then after the game, when I told him I'm gonna give you this hat, and I came back to give him the hat, like maybe he hasn't bought a hat for me. I'm not saying that I give him the hat to buy a hat off me, but he's gonna be a customer.
He's gonna be a customer, and also he has that memory of you. You know, like he has that one special moment where he's like, "Oh, I fucking met this fucking guy."
I met that, and he gave me like, it's good because everybody that he knows, he's for sure gonna tell like, "Damn, this was like dandy hats. That was cool as fuck." He gave me, so he's gonna like rep my shit even harder.
Yeah.
So if he rep it all right, like he's gonna be like a rapper now, like 100%.
Not only a client, but like an actual fan of you. You know what I mean? Like a fan of what you're becoming. Because
it's because I don't want. It's because like I'm gonna tell you something with the raza, bro. When you're a fan of a certain person, it's like you're a dick rider. No. Everybody, for a fact, everybody tries to degrade you just because per se you rock with me hard. They'll right away, oh, you're a dick rider. And it's not even like that, bro.
Yeah.
So I try to distinguish my brand and me two different things.
Yeah.
I just make the hats, I create the hats. But when you rock a dandy hat, you're not rocking me as the person. You're rocking the brand, not me. So I want to kind of like
desviarte un poco.
Because it's like us Hispanic people were like that. We call everybody just because you fuck with someone or just because per se, if I'm your fan and like fuck George, I love the way you fucking sing. I tell all my friends,
they're like, oh,
you're a dick rider, bro. You know what I mean? So or something like that, bro. And I hate that, bro.
I suck his dick already.
And I freaking hate that because nowadays you can't even rock with somebody because you like them. It's just the right way you become a dick rider, you know? So I just like, I try to look out for my. And it's not like that in the con los negritos. They don't, dude. They rock their name. They rock everything. Like, it's not like that on that side, bro. So on this side, I try to make it because I'll be honest. Anything that I take out that has a dandy on it, it doesn't really sell well because people think they're representing me as a person when it's not even like that. When I want to say here, like a dandy can be you're a dandy, Gio's a dandy, Leo's a dandy. My name's Leo too. I'm a dandy. You know, it's not just me. Everyone's a dandy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I just wanted to say that because
it's because it's true, but like people, they're quick to talk shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like they're quick. Like you said. Like for instance, let's say, you know, I'm a fan of my boy Gio's podcast. You know, like I listen. When he goes on live on his fucking podcast, I'll tune in and then I'll be looking at their fucking shit. Let's say, for instance, I'm with somebody that doesn't fuck with them or what doesn't really know what the hell it is. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
always watching that for.
Always watching that for or something. You know, not to say that it's happened, Gio. Relax. But you know, like they'll say like some quick shit like, oh, why you always watching that for? Like fucking igual contigo, suck his dick already. Like they'll do some dumb shit like that. And it's just like, you can't really appreciate anyone, like, because you're always worrying about, like, what the fuck somebody else got to say about it, you know?
So I give flowers wherever they're, like, I give flowers to anybody that deserves them, bro. Like, hey, I don't care if, but a lot of people are not like me and don't care about what other people think, but a lot of people also really care about what other people think. So, like, I just try to, so if you support, like, dandy hats, you support the brand. You don't support me as a person, like, you know what I mean? You just support my brand, not me.
Yeah.
Right? You're the brand, because if it wasn't for the brand, dandy hats, then I would not be known. But I mean,
so this is where I see like a excuse me, by the way I say this, but this is where I see like a kind of flaw in this situation because you're attaching yourself to the brand as well. Yeah. You know, it's your brand, compa. Yeah, like now people are gonna fucking, the people that don't even know about the brand, but the people that are gonna see your blogs and all that shit are gonna fuck with you, and they're gonna fuck with the brand because they fuck with you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
But then the thing is that people fuck with the brand first because a lot of people know me because of the brand.
Yeah, but now that you're entering a new space,
Yeah.
compa, like on blogs and YouTube, like people, the algorithm that you were talking about, like people that fuck with blogs are gonna fucking see yours and they're gonna fucking like you as a person and they're gonna fuck with the brand.
Yeah.
So now, like you said, like you're expanding your brand through.
I just
different things.
I just wanted to make it okay for you to like
to appreciate it.
To appreciate like,
the brand.
Appreciate the brand. Like, like if you think like I said, like the thing is, because I know it's out there, bro. Because I know for a fact, because I hear it from everybody. Like, oh, get off that fool's dick. Like, get off. Yeah, cromase, like da da. And I hate hearing that. Because it's like it makes somebody feel. It makes somebody feel bad. It makes someone feel bad, bro. So
for apoyando something.
Something, I'm happy you apoyarme. Like I'm happy whoever the hell apoyars me. But I don't want me apoya. But I don't want just because me apoyas your homie to talk shit to you. You know what I mean? So that homie that talks shit to you, like he's not supporting me as the person. He's just supporting my ideas and my brand.
Is that like, just like a guy thing though? Like I think that's just a fucking dude thing. Like
it's because everybody's too egotistic right now, bro. To be able to fuck. It's like I seen this thing of what his name is, bro. I don't know. He's some rapper dude. Like he says, when has it not been cool to actually try something? Like when has that? Like right now, other people think, damn, you're lame for trying to do something.
Yeah.
Before it was like. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's cool to try something because, right, like I said, like when people probably tell you, podcast, like, why are you gonna do that? Like, when has not become cool to try something? So, it's like, I don't know, bro. I just feel like it's ego. It's probably they're mad at themselves.
Some machismo shit too.
Machismo because they can't do it themselves because they care about what other people think.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get, I guess I'm trying to get out of space to where the point where I'm trying to make it okay for you to rock with somebody without you having to suck their dick or go marcelas or shit. I'm trying to make it okay. Like I'm saying, like I wear Culiacan hats. I wear Michoacan hat. I'm not from Culiacan. I wear Culiacan jerseys. I'm not from there. But I'm trying to make it also okay. If you rock with the Culiacan hat, you should be able to wear it without anyone telling you shit like, oh, you're trying to be from over there. Like, nah, like people wear New York hats and they're not even from New York. Never even been in New York. You know what I mean? So it's like even like that. Don't even
like the team either. They just like the fucking the hat.
So that's another thing that I've never touched bases on. Like I want to be able to. Like if you like the TC Culiacan hat, wear it. Because I go out and people ask me that don't know who I am. Are you from Culiacan? I'm like, no. You're literally blinged out in Tomatero. So I like the jersey and I like the hat.
I like the style that it has.
Why can't I wear it? You know what I mean? There's nothing bad with it without people calling me a Lucine or whatever. Like, oh, you wish you were from there. Like,
yeah.
Like,
I get what you're saying.
It's like that, bro. It's like that. And a lot of people would stop wearing a Culiacan hat
because somebody told them that shit.
Yeah, because someone told them that shit. Yeah.
But you brought a very valid point, compa. Like it has a lot to do with también our own race. Like se ve mucho en la gente hispana, like in Mexican people, where just like they try to not per se bring you down, but like kind of make you feel embarrassed in a way. Yeah. Like I don't know how to explain it, where it's just like because you like that certain thing, you're a lame. Yeah. You're a fucking, like you said, a dick rider, a bandwagon, a fucking thing. Like you can't just like something. Like I can't just like how this looks.
Yeah. Without you having to dick ride?
Yeah, like.
Yeah, it sucks. But look, there's a lot of people that actually have good intentions that really do like you, and maybe those people that say you dick ride on somebody actually like somebody, but because someone told them they dick ride, so they think it's cool to say you're a dick rider because it makes them look cool because you're, I don't know. It's
like
weird,
a whole
bro.
circle.
It's like a whole circle, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like you call somebody, hey, you're fat when no one's. Like it's like just to put somebody down because either you're fat or or I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. It goes to a whole different type of extent level. But let's what I want to tell everyone is watching, like, give people their flowers because if they deserve it, it's not It's not your dick riding.
It's not that you're dick riding. It's that you're showing appreciation to the person and in this case to your brand or whatnot. You know, like give people their flowers.
Give people their flowers. If somebody sings good, tell them, hey, bro, you fucking sing sick. Instead of not saying nothing to them. If you want to tell them something, hey, like if you want to go up to, per se, George, you're singing and someone goes up, like don't be scared to go up to him and be like, hey, bro, I really fuck with how you sing. And like letting your friend sing, like, oh, why the fuck you telling him that for? Like, get off his dick. Like, nah, you be the cool person. Like, you're the cool person when everybody else is telling you not to do something and you go do it. And you're doing like in a positive way. Like, you're the cool person.
Yeah, the other person's a real dick.
The other person is the one that's not cool.
Yeah.
Because you don't care about what people say or anything
like that. That's really true, compa. And like I said, I've noticed that in every aspect of everything, in businesses and fucking music and everything. You know, there's always that one fucking person that como que no se haya like saying something good to somebody. I don't know, man. That's just one of those things that we're never gonna fucking get to the bottom of why they do that.
We can make it better though, because now people that actually, all right, you know what, I am gonna give flowers next time I see George, or per se, if they haven't never told you like, hey, I like your podcast, now you're gonna break the ice, and you know what, it's okay to do that.
It's okay to do that.
Like
shit,
if you come up to me and you tell me, hey, I like your podcast, George. It's not to the point where I'm gonna think like, oh, you're a dick rider.
No, hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna think like, definitely. Hey, bro, like, thank you very much for watching my shit.
And in all honesty, that feels real good to us. You know, like if some, like, I've gotten those messages like, hey, I like your podcast, compa. Like I think it's dope, blah blah. Like that shit feels good to me because like that's why I'm doing it. You know, just so like you can enjoy it. Yeah. You know, like I obviously enjoy, you know, having conversations with you and shit like that. But like I really want other people to like really enjoy it and get to know you and all that shit, not just me.
Yeah.
And when I get those messages, is because I feel like that message is being transpired. You know, like that message is being what I'm doing is actually working.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
And so like all the people that, you know, really fuck with your brand and shit like that, like I'm pretty sure, I'm 100% sure it feels good to you. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Yes, 100%. 100%.
Share positive messages, motherfuckers. Like, you know.
Let's be positive. Stop being negative. Let's be positive. You got homies that are negative to you, kick them out. Like, they ain't your homies. You know what I mean? They ain't your homies.
Pretty much.
Straight up. Like that.
All right. Speaking about messages, my last question is, you mentioned Gary Vee.
Yeah.
Who else do you listen to or you watch or you read about or?
So I watch a lot of Gary Vee. I watch, I really don't know, like, who else? I watch the World Envision podcast, which is, there are two black dudes that have their own clothing brand that has escalated to make over like $10 million a year and stuff like that. So it's like those guys have something important to say because they know what they're doing. Yeah. So I watch them, and I watch just anybody that anything that has to do with building a brand or building brand awareness or building hype. I watch anybody and anybody. Not just the only people that I feel like has made a big impact on me was Gary Vee and the World Envision podcast, which is I watch those and I can remember everything else. It's very scattered because no one really hits on that, like
on the mark.
On the mark, like they're literally telling you how to do things. Other people kind of just like they have like one episode of talking about that. You know what I mean? So it's not like they're known for doing that. But those are the mainly foods that I watch.
And then aside from just, you know, business and marketing and all that stuff, like what are other things that interest you, like in podcasting and all that stuff?
Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, I've been lagging it to do a podcast. I want to do a podcast. Right now, I want to be able to, you know, one of my next goals is to get a house and bring different brands to live in one house. Me live in a house, do vlogs with everybody, have like a content house, and work off everybody's vibe in there. Have our own personal video shoot. Does all the video shoots for everybody, and you know, just build with everyone and get ideas off network, bro. Yeah, network, and no one's doing that. And I know for a fact, hopefully no one takes my idea before I do it, but that's going to pop up too because no one's doing that. So I'm going to be the first person. Oh, hopefully, right?
And even if, sorry, G, I'm over here cutting you off. I know you want to. Yeah, you want to say something. and even though, let's say for instance, somebody does take that idea and rolls with it.
Yeah.
I know that, there's, like you said, there's money out here to be made for everybody. There's,
yeah.
Pa todos sale el sol y la neta, like, just, if you're gonna do that, just commit to it, just don't be the person that's gonna fucking take that idea and not do anything with it.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't mean to sound like, oh, like, I want to be the first person. Like, the thing is, I want to be the first person because then, it's gonna go, because I have the idea, and like, the thing is, like, I just get other ideas from other people, and I just try to bring them to like my side. Like, I try to do it my side, and then I'll maybe be able to, have other people be able to do it as well. The people that didn't want to do it because they thought, like I said, going back to the same thing, they didn't have whatever, an obstacle, they can do it. But I mean, everybody, like I said, fuck. I don't want to sound like a dick. That I don't want to break bread with no one. But like, literally, I want to be the first person to do that, and I hope, like, I don't feel like nobody will be able to copy me because they don't have the ideas that I have. You know what I mean? But if, like, I want to be the first person. It's.
There's nothing wrong with wanting to be the first person.
No, I know. But it's like, I'm humble.
Simon.
This humble is being a good humble and a pendejo humble. When anybody can just step on you because, like, if someone was talk shit about my brand or say some bullshit, like, I'm gonna step up and talk back to him because it's not just because I'm humble. I'm not gonna stay shut and be like, oh, like, nah,
I guess.
Okay. Like, I guess, well, my hat brand sucks. Oh, okay. Nah, I'm gonna stand up and be like, nah, fuck that. What do you mean my hat brand sucks? What sucks about it? Oh, you probably don't sell, or you probably don't know this. Oh, well, I have something else that tells you otherwise. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna stand up for myself, and I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad saying that you're good at something. Yeah. Like, I want to be the number one. Like, I can say, and I can back it up. I'm probably the number one person that sells hats in the United States that's a Hispanic, that has, like, in the scene. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I can say that because I worked hard for it, bro. Like, it's not like I said, it's not bad being like I'm not being a stupid humble guy. Like, I'm humble, but also, like, I know what I'm talking about. And I want to, and like I said, I don't want to come out like as a fucking asshole, but I want to be the first person to do it because no one's doing it.
It's not that, compa. Like, I get what you're saying, and I have the same situation where, you know what you're worth, compa.
Yeah.
You know your worth. You know what the fuck that you've done to get where you're at. A lot of people find that if I say, like, oh, like, I'm the best fucking person out here, it's because you've worked, you've worked for it. And in your case, it's a matter of, like, numbers. Like, yeah, like, you brought your fucking brand up from the bottom, and you're
it's my
at
baby,
a point,
bro. It's like, it's my baby. I'm gonna protect it, and
there's nothing wrong with being proud of what you've done.
Yeah.
So, like, right now, like, you're trying to go back and forth, so you're not looking like a fucking arrogant fucking.
Yeah, because I'm not. I don't want to sound arrogant, bro.
And you're not, compa, because, like, the whole conversation that we've had prior to what you've just said will indicate that you're not a dick. You're not an arrogant person, compa. Yeah. Like, if you feel a certain way, is because, like, that's where you're at. Like, this is how you got here, and it's just your story, compa. If you feel like, there's nothing wrong with feeling like you're number one.
I mean, you're right. And I would think it would be, because I don't want to come out as an arrogant, or, like you said, arrogant, or he's a show off or nothing like that. Nah, I just believe in myself so much, bro, that I know for a fact that, like I said, like, I want to do that. I want to be the first person to do that. And I'm going to be the first person to do that.
Yeah.
Because
it's just because you've already set that in your mind, compa, and that's where you're heading. All right, Joe, you had some question like 30 minutes ago, but I just kept talking. My fault.
Nah, I just figured we'd throw some music in there since is a music podcast. So who do you listen to? What's on your playlist?
I listen to right now. I was listening to what song I've been listening to a lot. I was listening right now Dos Banderas from 360. Dos Banderas. What other song was I listening to? I like I pretty that because I like rap music too. So right now I'm like into the rap, but I was listening to Dos Banderas. I was listening to El Tejano.
You did. I think you asked me for that one.
Yeah.
I didn't know that song.
Like El Tejano. Dos Jóvenes Muchachos has always been
you listen to a lot of like the 360 like fucking.
Yeah, I like
not the newest corridos, but like not like fucking.
I mean, yeah, but
old.
Not old. Like I like. I know maybe for you guys. I like Fuerza Regida. I like Gemelos. Like like. I use like per se like I do TikTok, so you have to use their sounds, bro. So I fuck with their music. Maybe I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get bagged on by every single musica that has come here because maybe you or something like that, you know. But that's what I like to listen to because that's where my like industry's at. Like I have like it's like everybody, you know.
And they're catchy for everybody. As fuck,
and they're catchy, you know.
They're catchy as shit.
And because of some of their songs, my videos were able to get a lot of views.
Yeah,
and stuff like that, make a lot of sales. So
yeah, but when you were asking me for songs, you were asking me for like 360.
Yeah,
you were asking
me.
Well,
the more old school because I know you don't know like because I've been to parties and when I ask a group for a certain song,
the fucking radio cochinero and shit,
and then they're like, they look at me like, nah, we don't play that shit here, you know, which I understand. I mean, maybe it's not their style. Like I'm not gonna tell Caimanes, say, do you guys know radio cochinero? They're gonna be like. Nah, my dude. No, we don't do that. You know, we don't do that. Which is, hey man, it's your group, or you can play whatever you want.
One of the things that I have said is that like I've been more open minded to playing songs that I'm particularly not fond of.
Yeah.
Because like when I'm there, yo estoy ahí para complacer las canciones that you want to hear, not the ones that I want to play.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm in this business for, to fucking. Yeah, maybe when I fucking me estabilizo like an artist that, like you said, like how Caimanes, you're not going to ask those fools for that because it's just, you know, that's not why you hired Caimanes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So maybe when I'm an artist that is, you know, at that level, then is when I can be like, okay, like you're hiring me because you...
And plus, I you can right away tell when someone doesn't sing the type of songs. Like, you know, you get the vibe from them. Like I said, like you're not as Caimanes for not Tan El Cano song.
But if I was wearing J's and fucking...
You're wearing some J's and shit like that. And more like, you know, then this probably fool probably knows.
Probably knows that song at least, you know? Like, he's heard it before.
Yeah, he's heard it before. Like, he'll take it out right now, but, you know, like, yeah.
Simon, do you have anything you wanted to add? You fucking...
I think that's it, man. We covered a lot. Oh, promote your Instagram, YouTube.
Oh, so my handles are on Dandy Hats. On Instagram it's Dandy Hats, DANDYHATS. Just nothing, just the whole word complete.
That's pretty easy because I sent that over to Gio today. Because when I confirmed that we were gonna do it today, I sent it over just so he can know who the hell we're gonna be talking with. And I was like, damn, what if his fucking at has like a fucking underscore or fucking this? And I was just like, no, I think it's just like that Daddy Hats. So I sent it over and de volada.
Yeah, I'm very lucky to have my stuff like that because not a lot of people have their brand just one.
Yeah.
On YouTube it's Dandy TV. And TikTok is Dandy Hats too, like the whole word together.
And then the website?
Website is dandyhats.shop. So watch out for the next drop. I don't know when it's coming. I just got my samples, so it's gonna be good though. It's gonna be good. I showed it to all my close friends, and everybody says this is my best drop that I've done. So
we saw
that gave a little sneak peek of it, and but yeah, I mean, just wait for it, man. I'm not gonna upset you guys. I didn't make you guys wait this long to come up with a lame ass drop. Like, nah, you guys are gonna like it.
I'm excited to see where your brand is going, where it goes from here.
Thank you.
I'm excited to see what you got plan next, and with with your whole team and stuff like that. Seems like you're headed on a path where you can only go up from here.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, bro.
So, with that being said, compa, I appreciate you coming out here.
Thank you.
I appreciate the words of your words of wisdom and your experiences. Really getting to know you. I know on Sunday, like I met you, but
it was more fast paced. Like
Simon. It was more like, all right, we're on our break, compa. What's up? What's going on? So, thank you for coming out here, taking the time.
Meet? Huh? Where'd you guys meet?
Oh, I gigged it with Chuyito Leon. I helped him out in Monterey Park.
Yeah.
For can we say who we played for? Do you think they'll mind?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so. Nah, if I don't think they'll mind.
But just at a gig?
Yeah, well, it's a well-known radio personnel kid. I don't think they'll mind. Yeah. So, Evelyn Sicairo's is 1-year-old party,
which is my girlfriend's prima hermana.
Okay, yeah. So
that's why I was there.
Yeah. So and
now you're here.
Yeah, I'm here. Look at that.
And it's cool, like how all this shit, comes together and stuff like that. That's how we met, and we just kind of spoke a little bit. He gave me this hat that day, and hell of a guy, my dude.
Thank
La
you,
neta,
you too, man.
Una chulada de persona. Don't get scared that you might be falling off the humble track, my boy.
Yeah, it's because I'm telling you, like that's something that I want people to know for. Like, it's because you don't say you're humble, because the people that say I'm humble are really not humble.
Yeah.
Right. So, like,
I'm really scared of
because I don't want to fall into that thing, because dude, I'm the nicest person. I'm the most good-hearted person, bro. There is, man.
And a lot of the times is the hate that comes your way is from stuff that's really out of your hands. Like something that you have nothing to do with. So my boy, la neta, again, thank you.
Thank you, George.
Thank you for coming out here, my boy.
Oh, yeah.
And whenever you want to come out here again, if you're serious about starting this podcast, I can have my boy help you out with whatever he can.
Cool, man. Thank you.
Whatever he can help you out with, and if you ever want to come record a fucking session here, well, I'll just talk to my boy.
Hopefully by that time you'll have your time you build your little studio, the come up. Hopefully the next time I'm here, I'm in a different level where I can bring even more stuff to the people watching, and you be also progresando. Everybody progresses at the same time, bro.
Yeah.
So next time we meet, we can think about, hey, remember the last time we did a podcast, you were doing this. Remember I was at the barbershop. Remember that?
No.
I was talking about getting my bigger warehouse, and we can like reminisce on that.
Reminisce on that, and that'll be fucking dope. Thank you, compa. Right, appreciate you. My boy Leo that came out. Shout out to you, my boy, as well. Échale ganas, fucking, just keep trying to hustle and try to get this shit done.
That's an important piece right there, the team.
Money?
That's a very important piece.
That's
of the
an
team
important piece of the team. So, my boy, échale ganas and really try to get this whole shit, get this whole shit down. So, ahí estamos. See you guys on the next episode. For the people that are used to just, me talking to musicians, I'm still going to be doing that as well. It's kind of like a subcategory to what I have in plan. But yeah, we still expect those episodes. But I want to, bring out more people, people that you guys might find interesting, that I find interesting, and that I really want to get to know as well. This podcast is for you guys, but it's for me as well. So thank you guys for sticking with it. If you guys want to keep watching it, please, spread the word, subscribe, like, share it, and comment. We'll read them. We'll read them.
All right, let's do this. Let's the person, whichever comment you want, we'll shoot them a free hat.
Simon.
So anybody that comments gets one free hat of the new drop that I'm doing, and you can pick the winner. You just tell me what hat they want.
What hat they want?
And I'll send it.
Hey, you guys better comment.
Yeah, you guys better comment on this one. Right so yeah, hell yeah. Thank you, compa, for doing that. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for everything. Stick around.
Deuces.